I'm feeling very frustrated when people on social media like to confuse me.
Hi, this is Linus aka Thomas and Go Animate Fan 2008. I'm not in a good mood right now. Why? This is because lots of people on social media like to confuse me if they're good or bad people. I can't tell the difference if they're good or bad. Like, I'm the only person who wanted to learn good things from other people. If I continue learning the bad things from other people who are really bad, I will end up being a bad person. I would also like to share my message to the people who try to misunderstood me. I want to pass out a message to both RWS GlitchFan07 and Taylor Kennedy in case of a misunderstanding. First, RWS GlitchFan07 goes first.
I don't want to repeat the same thing over and over again multiple times, but let me tell the truth. On the December 26, 2021, before I even make a video about RWS GlitchFan07 without permission, put his name in the description without his character, I didn't get to tell him that I start being friends with him in March 2021 because of PSLE. So when I'm friends with RWS GlitchFan07, that means I've already subscribed to his YouTube channel for the first time. Besides the point, before RWS GlitchFan07 exposes me, put his name in the description without including his character in the video, what I just have in mind, I interpret that RWS GlitchFan07 just jumped into a conclusion on me. I'm still too young to communicate at that time without telling him that I've already subscribed to his YouTube channel by being friends with him. That's why I'm the only person who wanted to tell the truth instead of lying. Not only that, I need clear hints or clues about why can't people make a video about RWS GlitchFan07 without his permission first. To avoid people make a video about you without permission, here's a suggestion I would like to share with you. If you don't want people to make a video about you without your permission, write a sentence in your channel description so that people can understand what you just said in the description. The information I would like to suggest that you can write is, if you want to make videos about me, always ask me for permission first. This is a suggestion I would like to share with you. Or the suggestion I would like to share with you is, if you want to include me in your video projects, always ask me for permission first. That's the other suggestion I would like to share with you. Another thing I would like to share with you is, if no clear information provided about why can't people make a video about RWS GlitchFan07 without his permission, I can't move on. I will be in so much trouble by being left behind, just like I did with AI. Before I move on, I would like to share with you that I have written down the list of people who do not like being included in my video projects. Or I should say, their OCs are private. I've written down the list so I could be clear on what the person just said about feeling uncomfortable about being part of my YouTube videos. Thank to all the users for providing clear information about the OCs are private. But for me, I don't want to repeat the same thing over and over again, but I'm okay when people make videos about me. I don't have to worry about people asking me for permission before making videos about me. I'll talk about this when we move on to the next video. Now let's tell Taylor Kennedy the truth instead of telling lies on him. Even though you dislike Max Kokanowicz Studios, who did something bad in the past, what I would like to share with you is, if you still don't like Max Kokanowicz Studios on what he did in the past, may I suggest that you cannot be making a big deal out of him, because when you make a big deal out of him, expose him about what he did bad in the past, that means you're embarrassing yourself. Exposing other people's bad things can embarrass yourself, according to Hari's Dungeon Engine 22 aka LMS Seraphim. Even though Max Kokanowicz Studios, what he did in the past was really wrong, Max Kokanowicz Studios always tells the truth instead of lying. Not just that, I would like to remind you that Max Kokanowicz Studios had already learned not to do bad things ever again, and you're trying to misunderstood me. Don't assume that I changed your opinion, but I've wanted to tell the truth instead of telling a lie on him, and don't jump into a conclusion on him if he's still bad. Besides jumping into a conclusion, I would like to share my suggestion with you that you always need to check with the person if he's uploading something on YouTube. You always need to check before you do something. Not only that, writing all over his DVD disc is entirely up to Max's decision. and he's always telling the truth instead of lying. So Max Kokanovic Studios, aka the Thomas and Loudhouse Fan 2004, if you're watching this, I still support you instead of telling lies on you, and I'm sorry for jumping into a conclusion on you. I'm done, so even though I already gave LMS Seraphim the right suggestion before his birthday, I would like to remind every one of you that I'm still learning how to provide clear details too, just like I did with both grammar and situational writing. Another truth I would like to remind you is, if you guys still like using vulgarities in the Thomas and Friends community, may I suggest that you should censor the vulgarities, because if you continue to use vulgarities in the Thomas and Friends community, then you will end up teaching people bad things. Using vulgarities is considered teaching people bad things, and I'm feeling uncomfortable when people taught me how to use vulgarities because it's considered bad. I would also like to share something with you that I was wrong with something in the past, and I learned from it. So every time I've done something wrong, I always admit it by telling the truth. After I admit it, I move on. Before I left the Thomas community due to people harassing me by spreading hate, on the September 20th, 2021, the Thomas bully who likes to harass me just made a joke account of me. So even though he made a joke account of me by using my first name, I would like to remind all of you people that after he harassed me in the past, like I left the Thomas community due to people harassing me, I'm not going to jump into a conclusion on this person if he's still bad. I would also like to share the list of things that I'm not interested and I interpret it. This is why it's important to check before you do something, and I'm also learned not to spread hate on other people too. Spreading hate on other people is just bad and can make the person feel uncomfortable. That's why I'm learning good things every day. I'm done with the message, so I will share what are the things that I'm feeling very frustrated with besides social media. However, if you guys want to reach out to me on both Discord and Roblox, I will put the links in the description so that you can reach out to me. Before the video ends, lots of people may ask me, "Hey Linus, why haven't you uploaded videos in a while?" The reason is, I've started work after I graduated from my N-level exams. And I will not tell you where's the place I work, because if I'm gonna tell you where's the place I work, I'll be in so much trouble, so I will not share you what's the building or place I work. I'm also not gonna share with you which school I've been to when I was young. Before that, the last and final reminder I would like to share with you is I removed the names of people that I've been called out to in the description. So even though I learned a lesson not to call out these people, I want to be helpful with other people, like think of other people by helping them out. Also learn how to be patient with other people too. Same with the people with special needs too. That's why I'm learning good things every day. One last thing is, after I quit being involved in drama, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. That's the phrase I get from Cobra Kai series. That's all I have to say to all of you people. So this is me signing off, and see you in the next video after I turn 18 years old for my birthday. Bye for now.